See, the difference between my videos and Master Swag King's videos is he talks about his job. I get to do awesome things in my job like this. Cue the music. And what's good, YouTube? Ace of Bats here. Sorry to address you kind of informally. I'm doing a little bit of a work project, doing a conference call here in a few seconds, so I had to. I'm kind of dressed like this, just dressed for working from home and doing a project today. Sorry we didn't get to do a video yesterday. There was a little bit of power outage, so for that I apologize. But yesterday actually, VCTFRS and Master Swag King, both for some reason, put out a video on how to fix Yu-Gi-Oh! And how we got to do this together as a community, and they're talking about a lot of fun things like prize support and it was mainly prize support. But anyway, though, I was thinking about that, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's kind of nice, but I don't really care about prize support, frankly. If I want to get something, I'll usually just go ahead and go out there and cop it or something like that. I don't usually like to fight for specific prizes or anything like that. I usually don't like to really get into it anyway, just because there's not a lot of incentive for me to go ahead and compete at that level, but it doesn't really matter. But there are other things I think that we could do to fix Yu-Gi-Oh! And honestly, I just got 3 things that I think we should do, just to keep this video short and sweet. Number 1, there needs to be a time limit, like a 3-minute time limit on each turn. Zoo format was ridiculous, 10-minute turns apiece. You need to have a time limit on turns, and I know a lot of people are like, well, you got to think about moves, you got to do this. Hey, you know what other game you got to think about? Chess. You know what else has a time limit? Chess. Okay. Pretty sure poker has some sort of time limit associated with it too. Blackjack, you got to have a certain time limit. You can't just sit there for 10 minutes and stare at a card. Any other competitive game that takes itself seriously has a time limit. You have to be able to play competently within a certain set amount of time. I think that would be better. You wouldn't go into time quite as often, and hey, might make plays a little suboptimal. It really separates the Yugis from the Joeys there. So putting that out there. Okay. 2. A Konami direct singles market. That would make the game cheaper because Konami would have more power over how much the cards are, and some people like it in the secondary market. They're like, oh yeah, this deck performed really, really well, we're gonna buy this out. They like to have control over that. Other people not so much. I say give Konami direct power over how much their cards cost, because it's us as the players who decide how much this game costs, but because we want to keep the game price a little high. It's not too bad right now, honestly. I think the worst card in the game right now is just worst regular card in the game, I should say, is Ash right now. $50, not a big deal, all things considered. Now when we're talking like $100 Tour Guards, $100 Dark Destroyers. I remember one point when Cosmo Farm Girl was actually $90. That was insane. But that aside, Konami having a direct secondary singles market, they can even just sell it to the local shops at a certain price. Like they it costs them 25 cents to print a secret rare or whatever. They sell the secret rares at $5 a piece, and then the local shops can sell them at 20 bucks a piece or whatever. It brings down the cost for everybody. Locals still make their money, secondary buyers still make their money, and everybody gets to play the higher rarity cards at a better price. Good times. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, so this is what we as a community need to do. We need to stop being so damn boring, okay? I've tried to get like traditional tournaments together, and actually Team Outcast has successfully gotten a traditional tournament together over at Colorado Coins, Cards, and Comics before tournaments got canceled because players were being terrible to each other and stealing cards and things like that, so that was a problem. But yeah, we just need to stop being so damn boring. Like, oh, okay, advanced format, this, no. Hey, let's support alternative formats. Let's get together. Let's do some tag dueling. I know it takes you out of your comfort zone. A lot of people have a certain comfort zone when they're playing this game. Get out of your comfort zone. You're the reason it's so boring, because you keep saying, you know what, we're going to play like this, we're going to play like this. I'm in my comfort zone where I can kind of get in the zone. You know what? Innovate. That's what the good players do. That's what the pro players do. They innovate. So the ones that win and the ones that do interesting things are the ones that innovate. You got the Jeff Joneses and the Billy Breaks that are playing weird things like Twin Twisters, Kirins, and whatever in their Pendulum Magician deck, and bringing back Odd Eyes when people don't think it's the hot fire. Like, well, this is objectively the best deck in the game. Well, you know, the objectively best players in the game pick what they want to pick. They do it their way, and you know what? That's why they win. So no more of the sheeping stuff. You can play whatever best deck, but you know what? take it somewhere else. Do something else to it. Mix it up a little bit. Get a tag tournament going. Get a 3-on-3 going. Get something weird going. Do a dark tournament. You know, that sort of thing there. So, but that's all I got for you. This video is already over 5 minutes, and I got to get back to the office. I got to go ahead and get a call going. So, on that bombshell, Ace of Bats signing out.